Welcome, you have landed, mankind and starseeds and light workers on the channel Lura Light, here provided to you by Lura. I hope you're all doing really well today. I know that I am. Divine Collective, wow, thank you for joining me. I wanted to start off because I had been forgetting to use my 528 hertz frequency, love vibration. So if you guys are ordering this, just do whatever spirit calls you, whatever you're in tune to do. Sometimes I hold it next to my ear and just hold it still. Usually I'll wake up like my morning tea with that. So as always, we are going today with the Lawn Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle deck. So last night I was dreaming of these activations and they were spinning. The one that was like really predominant over the course of the night was dynamic. And my dance company is called Dynamica. I think that's so funny because I realized, and that name came to me about 2 or 3 years ago. I've changed the name, the spelling recently. But anyway, I was like, oh my God, like that Dynamica is my company. Like that's so crazy. And like, it means exactly what my company represents. So I woke up this morning after that activation spinning all night, this activation was predominant on my brain. We've seen this many times before. This is integration. And if you can see in the middle here, it looks like a lobster, right? And so it's red, yellow, blue, and then deep blue. So this is supposed to represent, these are the tetrahedrons, and it's masculine and feminine energy, perfectly balanced. So I know all of my readings, I don't know if all of your readings are saying balance yourself, balance yourself. Yes, that's what this is saying too. And in the center here we have the light representing source, symbolizing source. And then what do you see here? I didn't even realize this, but over the weekend, that looks like a lobster, right, y'all? And so I saw a lobster. Unfortunately, he was not alive. He was dead. But I'm not quite sure if I would have seen a live lobster walking. So I didn't really take it to heart that he was not walking. But I was like, oh, that's interesting. So it stayed in my mind. I didn't really like think about it much. I mean, it kept like coming to my mind, like look it up. And then finally over the weekend, I looked it up, and the lobster is a beautiful spiritual animal, and it is emotional blossoming, it's spiritual blossoming, it's shedding of new and rebirthing into new, which we did a lot of that pre-2019, this collective that I read for. But now we're like, I don't know, it's like a new birth again. I don't know, I guess you can be rebirthed over and over again throughout life, I suppose. So it's like another rebirth. But I'm using my phone right now to record, so I can't look it up. I wish I had written it down. Spirit had told me to. If there's anything else I remember, but it's kind of like defeating the old you, like defeating the dark shadow sides of yourself, and learning to integrate and walk this earth, walk anew with this new skin. Snakes have been coming up a lot too for me. So snakes and lobsters. So this, I'm going to set this here because I know Spirit, this, and it popped out twice in my reading. So it's just going to sit here, and it was in my dream. So this is going to be for everybody to just keep bouncing your eyes back at this, because this is really going to help you with your integration. Also, Spirit has told me that I need to read more of these, the ones that need to be read, so that we're going to start doing. All outside interferences are blocked, removed, and cleared, revoked. Archangel Michael. Thank you, so it is. Thank you. Thank you. I've been working a lot with Archangel Michael today. I know we're all being called to do that, so please do that. I'm going to specify because I was like, there's got to be more sacred unions than Gaia, because I didn't feel like every sacred union here on Earth had to do with Gaia. I was like, I mean, essentially, yes, right? Because we're raising the vibration. But there has to be some others that are focused elsewhere. So I asked for a couple of examples. And one of them that I got, which I'll probably start reading for in the future. So if you're not resonating with these Gaia ones, or it's just like, okay, that's just too much Gaia talk, that's because you're not a sacred union with Gaia. There is Akashic unions, and there is also I wrote it down. Let me grab it. Hierarchy. It's the sacred unions of the hierarchy of galaxy priests and priestesses. So, as you know, some of us might still be in other unions and still might be high priest and high priestess status. But apparently there's like one divine collective group that is labeled this hierarchy of galaxy. And I asked specifically, is it galactic or galaxy? And it was, I can get clarification again, but it was galaxy of priests and priestesses. So hopefully that's helpful for you. I'm going to start doing those readings soon, but let's get started today. So Archangel Michael, you've been so helpful. I am so grateful for your help. Thank you for this spiritual guidance and assistance, and thank you for being here present. Ooh, hi. Thank you for being present and protecting this. Hi, Kitty Cat. I felt somebody come up here. Sorry, my eyes were closed and I had to open them. Thank you for being here and protecting this communication and this guidance for this divine collective with Gaia. And guys, I'm not really specific if you are in communication with your sacred partner or not. This is like, you can, Skrillex! Oh my god. Skrillex loves to be a part of my readings. I know he has a big, we'll show him. I know he has a big part to do with it. So, this is Skrillex. Say hello. Meow. He's a brown Havana. I adopt all my pets. Okay, duh, right? But so oh my gosh, I gotta get going here because I have so much to say today. So yeah, I'll start doing those readings. Oh yeah, so whether you're in union or not with your divine partner, I'm sure some readings will be specific, but I'm not specific all the time about that, okay? So that's just up to what you have going on. And so when you know, because you know what's going on, right? So then therefore, while I'm reading, you're going to apply that either to within or without. That's up to you. Sometimes I will specify, and when I do, great. If I'm not specifying, I'm not supposed to, okay? Archangel Michael, Archangels, Guides, Lord Melchizedek, Holy Divine. For the sake of time, I'm just going to say Holy Divine today. Thank you. Divine guided protected communication and guidance for this divine collective with Gaia. Thank you. So it is. Can I please have a card for the woo? Can I, woo, energies, right, guys? And Archangel Michael is here. Ooh, thank you. So, can I please have a if you guys know Archangel Michael and you work with him, his presence is large. I was asking him questions today. I'm like, what? Like, I don't understand. How are you with everybody all the time? And I saw, like, me, little bitty self, right? Actually, not even me. This is world, little bitty self. And this is him. Like, okay? So, it's unimaginable to our brains. We're integrating, right? So we're able to start seeing and understanding this, but his energy is an energy. He is not in any sort of human form on earth right now. And I mean, he's within us, but he's not like somebody that we can talk to right now in human form, unless we're channeling him. And so, but his presence, which I'm like, you know, so many people are probably channeling you at the same time. Like, how does that work? And so, yeah, his energy is so massive. So massive. And I work a lot with Thoth too, and so I asked him about that. And Thoth energy is not as grand, but just about. It's very closely grand of scale. So green light, emerald light is usually related to, you know, ancient Egyptian energies. So when you're seeing those, and a lot of the time it's Thoth, figure out, but it's not always Thoth. Okay, so can I please have a card for the past, sorry. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that every video because I just do. I'm just gonna just expect it. Can I please have a card for the past for this Divine Collective on January the 21st, 2020? Holy Divine, can I please have a card for this Divine Collective on January 21st, 2020. There was a card that tried to jump out and I didn't catch it. All right, so we have Heart Chakra. Divine Holiness, can I please have a card for the present? Divine Holiness, Divine Holy Energy, sorry, Holiness. I guess that works too. Can I please have a card for the present energies for this Divine Collective with Gaia for January the 21st, 2020, please? Starseeds, light workers, and my goodness. Sacred time, because I had a lot of talking to do. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, okay, maybe that's why you threw cards at me, because I didn't give you the meditation word. So the pre-meditation while I was shuffling was the word voices came out to me. So don't think you're crazy. But what that really means to me is not that we don't think we're crazy, right? Not at this level that we're at in this channel, or at least on these videos, because I am going to start doing beginner level too. So if these videos are like blowing your mind, then don't worry, I'll start reading for beginner ascension levels too. So the pre-meditation was more so that, you know, for me, telepathy was coming through as my own voice. And I was having to be discerning, like, okay, who, what, where, when, is that really happening? Is that really me? Is that really a message? Like, what is that? So now that I've decided to trust my higher self and trust myself 100% completely all the time, now I'm getting people's actual voices coming through a little bit more often. Not all the time, okay, but it is happening more often. So, you know, Archangel Michael and Spirit wants you guys to pay close attention to the messages coming across, the words coming across in music, the words coming across in the articles that you're reading, the words that are popping out at you, or even after Relay of the Spread, if there's one that's like really popping out at you, you need to focus on that. It's speaking to you. So the things that speak to you, pay close attention to. Now, I want to say dreams and synchronicities, those things are real, right? And so Those are messages that you need to pay attention to. Pay very close attention to. However, you must remain unattached to the outcomes of them. In order to pursue, I'll say that again, in order to move forward, in order to pursue and integrate, okay, you must remove any and all outcomes within and without. Physical, biological, emotional, mental, all of that. All of those outcomes and attachments to outcomes to those, any situations in your life, any situation in your life has to be removed. So even though you're being blown away by the universe right now, don't become attached to those things. You have to just be in awe and just be in awe. That's it. Just be in awe, appreciation, love. Okay? Can I please get a thank you? Thank you, Archangel Michael, for reminding me. That was a beautiful message, right? Okay. Can I please get a card for the, I'll take the 2. Present. All right, here we go. Always popping out the cosmic flower. Beautiful. And then, let me do this. Can I please have a card for the future for this divine? Well then, what happened here? Okay, but I have, well, this card somehow got flipped over and I didn't take it. So I don't know where it belongs. This is the card, you guys, that was in my dreams all night, spinning around and around and around. Just like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's crazy. So pause that if you need to. Okay, fine, we'll keep it out. I have plenty of crystals, I just don't have enough space on the camera here. Okay. Divine, yeah, I gotta do that again because it was like all this, no, that was fine. So we're using discernment, right? That's bottom of the deck, discernment on these messages, this speaking, the universe speaking to us. We're using discernment. Right? This freaking thing's like popping out like crazy. I'm not even lying. Right? Okay. I have no idea what order this came out in because they were just like, I don't know if you saw that. It was just like, I don't know. So we're going to go with Divine Femme, Change, and Empowerment. Okay. So hopefully everybody can see. Let me scoot over a tad bit. Maybe we can get all of these in. Okay. Oh, hey, space. Hi. Hi, space. Okay. So, let me come around and take a look at this. This is kind of confusing me. Okay, this goes here, you guys. This goes over here in this overall category. So today, Archangel Michael has a lot of messages for us, and it is this integration message. Okay, and integration meaning what we talked about yesterday, which my video is still uploading, so watch that when it comes up. Again, these energies, hopefully you're working against them, as I am. The ones that we don't want to work with. So these are about integrating with your higher self all the time, not just when you're sleeping, okay? Not just when you're sleeping. And using discernment when the universe is speaking to you. Now that you see it becoming much more alive and vibrant and dynamic, when it's speaking to you, use your discernment. And discernment is the inner balance of detachment with compassion and wisdom. So when you get these messages, and they might be miraculous, things that you never even imagined or see yourself doing. still go with your discernment, you guys, because, oh, shiznit, right underneath it. Right, I was just going to talk about alchemy. Your manifestations, you're going to F them up if you become attached to them. Trust me. This chica, she knows about that. She knows about that, okay? So take it from me. Please listen to me. And we always have Gaia or universal love popping up with us. And root chakra down here. I like going through the order because it usually tells the story. But I don't want to make hour-long videos. I've already said that. Okay, so we mess up our manifestation, our inner and outer manifestations, when we don't apply detachment and balance with passion and wisdom. Not like, okay, oh wait, that job didn't come to me? Oh, well, I didn't want it anyway. Yes, you did. You wanted it. Okay? It was just that your higher self has something much grander for you. So connect and open and walk with discernment and wisdom away from the situation. Be graceful and gracious about it and thankful about it. Somebody really needs to hear this, apparently. Supporting, world and people around you from an inner balance, detachment and compassion with wisdom, or you're gonna F yourself up. Don't go backwards. Okay? We're not going. I was wondering what's going on there. Yeah, see? Going backwards. Don't go backwards. Okay? We're not going backwards here. We're only going forwards. We're only going forwards to manifest physical, what we know, we freaking want, what we're being told that we remember. You see how it works? It just like, it's a story. Let me go back because I got to keep going on. Okay. So, and what I also love about these cards, if I haven't said this to you before, if you're new and you're watching, what I love about these, even if they show up upside down, I don't read these upside down because no matter what, I mean, okay, that one's different, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to register the same way. It's not going to be like, this means that you have bad luck. This means you have good luck. That's not what we're doing here. That's not what this is. And it will not do that to you. Okay. Okay. So for the past, we have heart chakra. We've been working really hard in our cosmic and our heart chakra areas, you guys. So good job there. I'm going to go ahead and read this one because these have better clarifying statements in the book. As always, pause when you need to. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle. Right, this thing gets... Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So the universe speaks to me all of the time. As I'm talking about universe, planet, equal circles intersecting, this thing runs into it. And what did I say in the previous video and every other video before this? That this is the flower of life card. This is home. This is home in the universe. We are not in the universe. We are the universe. And we are also home wherever home is, which is right now planet Earth. So wherever you are, home is because of the flower of life. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly profound flower. Sorry, profound. Okay, also profound. Proportioned flower. As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all the separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and as spiritual beings. Oh. Right? What we're doing right now, we're integrating to the whole, right? to the whole, so that we can go out and be whole within and without. The color green is associated with the fourth or the heart chakra. It is linked to our capacity to love and to feel compassion. This applies to our ability to love one another as well as our ability to love ourselves. The heart is centered at the heart is located at the center of our physical bodies. Likewise, the heart chakra is located at the center of the chest. This and mediates between the lower physical and higher spiritual planes of being. The cosmic heart also really helps light workers and starseeds. Okay, so I wish this integrated that. Okay, green is the color of nature and earth, and it is a healing color that balances and harmonizes the connection between the mind and body. Its sense is touch. So get your touchies on. Go get a massage. Go to a float tank. Go, because water, ever presence of Divine Mother and Gaia being in the elemental of, the elements of water and salt. So, that's even touch. Go get some sort of touch, you guys. That's what I'm getting from this. So that's really needed this week. Or if you have a significant other, really be loving and affectionate with them. And this card really backs up this discernment. If you didn't hear, it's saying inner peace and balance, and wisdom, and being whole and learning when to say yes, say no, but even more so when to say yes and no by being like, I gotta walk away, and be like, I gotta walk too. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. And then we have Cosmic Flower, which is, we know where we're going, we're walking to, because we're presently walking to where we want to go. We're walking away from the old, walking to. Sorry, you guys. I did an ASMR session this morning, so I'm like used to that. Maybe I'll start integrating ASMR. So here's the Cosmic Flower. And I'll read the book because I've read this so many times. Sponsored by Passion. And I'm going to read this too because this is really powerful in the book. Like the flower that draws the hummingbird to drink. Oh, I saw a hummingbird the other morning and then this card came out in my reading. I was like, oh my God. Okay, anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Listen to the universe speaking to you. She's speaking to you. Like the flower that draws the hummingbird to drink its nectar, the energy of Cosmic Flower invites us to keep returning to our cosmic core, to drink from the nectar of our origin. Aw, yeah, that's what's pulling us, you guys. That's what's like, okay. Our origin. Like the tiny bird, yet greatly skillful, we need to recognize that in order to be our highest expression here on Earth, we need to check in with our home base, our source, often. Boom. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom, boom. It is the place where we connect to our spiritual core. Boom shakalaka. The Cosmic Flower activation is overflowing with all aspects of the fullest expression of who we really are. Yeah, I'm so myself, you guys. I mean, granted, okay, the other day, should I say this? Okay, I'll say it lightheartedly. Okay, I can say it, but lightheartedly. So I was walking back from dropping off my car, and I saw this poster that was like just splattered with like, run to Archangel Michael now, and like had all this like 13, like all over. And it was just like really abrasive. Like I understood what he was trying to say, but it's not going to make the masses listen. So if you're wanting people around you to listen, inner wisdom, inner balance, peace and harmony and love, everything goes in and through the heart chakra. Okay? Let's not be abrasive. An abundance of vibrant color, form, fragrance, sound, and energy that stimulates our senses to a maximum, making us feel alive in every cell of our body. It is an innovation to enjoy the sweetness of life, to lift up negativity and express love and abundantly as we dare. Ooh. Flowers have been given as an expression of love, affection, sympathy, and intention for thousands of years. Their beauty reminds us of... I always buy myself flowers. I love them. Their beauty reminds us of how wonderful life can be when expressed fully. The green center of the flower represents the heart as the chakra of our being and the core of our experience here on earth. The bright oranges and reds are representing our passion and creativity and our strength. The number 6 is associated with love and relationship, harmony and balance within and without. You guys, not abrasive. All the elements that make the human experience so worthwhile. I need my drumsticks. Okay. The dark background refers to the deep, dark universe where we connect to our place of the origin that we call home. So this is where we're from, and this is our physical existence here. Vibrant and loving and harmonizing and giving and everything else we've said already in the video. Oh, with passion. Okay. Okay, I'm being led to read this. The Sri Yantra is an ancient symbol that literally means sacred instrument. It is formed... I have to be obedient. It is formed by 9 interlocking triangles that form 43 smaller triangles in a grid that represents the entire cosmos. This complicated and precise geometry is thought to hold and create powerful energetic patterns. Yeah, really. And has been used for thousands of years as a tool for meditation and devotion. The Sri Yantra also the Sri Yantra also symbolizes the union between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, where the upward triangles represents the male Shiva energies and the downward female Shakti energies, which I usually have bring them into my sessions, and I did the other day too. I did, and when I said holy divine, they were definitely included in that. The center point, Bindu, represents the junction between the physical universe and the source. The dark blues refer to the vast and deep universe as the origin from which everything springs into being. The yellows and golds refer to our inner power and the way we've expressed ourselves on this earth in a physical body. Red is the color associated with the first chakra, the physical plane. Ooh. And sorry, I just got to download a dream. So, okay, I had a dream. I'm not going to tell you about it, but I was wearing red. And so it just dawned on me why I was wearing red. Well, at least an aspect of why I was wearing red dawned on me. Okay. So I'm using my discernment and applying all of what I know being given to me from higher sources and higher source and energy, and applying it to my physical body here. As operating from my origin, where I'm from, as best as possible. I'm learning how to do that. And these two cards have a very dark background. Okay. This is like a teal. This is like a dark blue. And so does this one. This is a dark blue too. Sorry, that threw me off there because I was like, boosh. So, listening to the universe speaking to you. Red is the color associated with the first chakra, the physical plane, and everything form-based. The light blue triangles represents the balance between the masculine and the feminine. And the swirling circles in the background are the other dimensions and star systems beyond this earth that are at our origin. The energy of integration supports our journey through a dualistic reality in which we continuously search for union and completion, both within and without. Its frequency reminds us that our manifested world can only be when every aspect has its opposite as well. So when you're being spoken to by the universe and you're being receptive, you're in the vortex and you're being receptive, no matter how impressive or horrible the information might be, it's your job to deliver and be discerning, and it's your job to be unattached. So think about all the spiritual masters. Buddha, Shiva, let's talk about people who have walked. So, goodness. Jesus, Mother Teresa, we have Buddha, we have physical people, anyway, there's so many more out there. Gandhi, there's so many more, right, that I'm not thinking of right now, but that have walked this plane. And how did they do it? They were open, they were receptive to the universe, and they received and they delivered the message, but they were not attached to the outcome or the situation, which is why the universe was handing them the goods, the information, the magic. It was theirs to take. Moses. So it was theirs to take because they were unattached to everything. So we've really got to be unattached in order to be receptive, okay? Only when we integrate everything that comes to us, when we embrace every aspect of ourselves and of everyone and everything around us, can we find an inner state of equilibrium. Right, so we're not gonna be able to operate from here, you guys, with our higher selves all the time like we want. We're not gonna be able to combine these two, which is a combination, right? But you know what I'm saying, like we're not gonna be able to do the physical part of this with this unless, like all the time, unless equating to an inner state of equilibrium, unless we become unattached to outcomes. So with that being said, now I know Archangel Michael wanted me to read that to y'all, because now we're going to follow it up with passion. And let me tell you, it woke me up to what passion meant in this new language that we are running with. When we use the word passion, we usually refer to a strong feeling for something or someone. It could be a burning, dense desire, or a feeling of enthusiasm or intense emotion. Passion expresses itself powerfully, like a burning hot fire, as it radiates out of our core. This power cannot be hidden. It demands expression. We long for an emotion that is strong, that all we can do is surrender to its power. At the same time, we fear this kind of emotion because we are afraid of losing ourselves, our sense of who we are, in the eye of the passion storm within us. But there is clarity and insight to be found in the storm once we have withstood the heat of the fire and have held our balance in the midst of the blazing inferno. Only then can we move to the center and find insight at passion's core. The passion activation reveals this process of powerful insight. Through its purple core, its demand for expression, the blue around the core, and the storm of the intense feelings and emotions all around, represented by the orange, yellow, and red of the lower chakras. It invites us to become aware of and return to burning away anything that stands in the way and finding the valuable insights at its core. And although it could be enjoyable to feel these intense emotions, we cannot stay in this heat for very long without getting burned. Wow. Okay, so holy crap, what we were saying with integration, we can't stay attached or we will get burnt. Okay, we need to feel the passion so that way we know which way to go, okay, passion, okay. So we need to feel that, okay, but we can't stay there for long, okay, and that's the discernment, because then we up our alchemy. We can't be having that, because then we don't get universal love, right? So while I was reading that to you guys, Spirit was telling me really balance, charge, energize your 3 lower chakras this week. And what did it say about the center? I wanted to bring that up. I'm trying to get better about reading through without stopping, but it's just like, it's so much to talk about while I'm reading it because I've already done some of the reading. Yeah, don't be afraid of the emotion. I know that a lot of divine masculine energy is like, ah, or even like divine feminine. Sometimes it's like, okay, but I really want to work at the animal shelter, but you're being led to start a nonprofit. And so you're like, ah, you know, so really, really think about those things with desire, okay? But we don't want to stay in any kind of energy too long because we'll get burnt in anything. Okay, the purple core. That's what it was. The purple core. Look at this. We've got purple in here. We've got purple in here. And crown chakra, duh, right? Okay, so that's what I want to say about present. So good job on the present. Keep going, keep pushing through the muck. Keep pulling away from those negative energies. Keep digging through your desires and your passions and your truths and your honesties with wisdom, passion, balance, and harmony, so that your truest passions can come home. Okay, so future, divine femme, ooh, change and empowerment. Okay, I don't think I need to read anymore. We're good, so let's see. Divine feminine, change and empowerment. So we're having, if we're being too fearful in our divine masculine energy, this reading or other practices that you're doing and insights and listening to your intuition are going to bring out your divine femme, which is what you need right now, so that you can, I'll read the bottom of the card. Divine feminine frequency supports our receptive, nurturing, soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. So your divine feminine energy within or without, but probably more so, this is all probably within, you guys. So within your divine feminine energy within, you're going to become more soft and gentle with yourself. Really be easy on yourself right now. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, go get massages, facials. I'm manifesting a facial myself. Or float. I did a sauna. You can do saunas. There's infrared light saunas. You can use light workers. You should be drawn to that. But yeah, so go treat yourself and go into this new, I mean, this whole week has like been ease and integrating with ease and prosperity and conquering the world and grace and awe and divine unconditional loving presence about yourself. So that's how you're going to emerge into this energy going forth, and what you're pulling away from, walking into with ease and grace. you're going to do that by charging up your divine femme energy, okay? So walk into that light with divine feminine energy so that you don't burn yourself. Change and empowerment comes right after. Using your discernment, using your heart chakra, your crown chakra, your masculine energy with passion, you get divine feminine equals change and empowerment. Through the change equals the empowerment. We're leaving the old, changing in to empowerment. So pause this if you need to, guys. I hope this reading resonated and really helped with you guys. Keep going. Keep giving all of your energy to Gaia and recycling to Gaia. If you're feeling your crown chakras or you're getting pains, nausea, heart chakra, pain, please, that's when you're being called to either use protection, and always when you're doing protection, you're working with Gaia and or energy work, sourcing through your chakras all the way down through Gaia. So using silver light this week, working with Archangel Michael. We're headed home. We're headed home. Swing for the bleachers, baby. Swing for the bleachers. I love you. I love you. I love you.